Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to associate myself with the remarks of the distinguished gentleman from Maryland, Mr. Van Hollen. Now, let me say that in his opening comments, I think he's laid it out pretty well. Cut, cap, and balance. One has to resist on our side the notion that this is cut, cap, and get rid of Medicare. The public has had it with this theater of the absurd that's going on. They want Congress to come together, as our president has suggested, and do the most important thing that we can: create jobs for the American people. At Augie and Ray's, in my hometown, people ask me what's going on. Seems like a light beer commercial where there's this endless quibbling back and forth with people on both sides of the aisle who care deeply about their country but seem to do little about putting the nation back to work. We face a crisis with a debt ceiling that 17 times under Ronald Reagan was lifted without any bill being held hostage, and clearly not programs like Medicare and Social Security. This is a time for us to come together and reason in a rational process. There are no immediate tax impositions placed by the president. All of you who have been in the negotiations understand and know that. In fact, this Congress, when we were in the majority, passed the largest tax cut for the middle class. The largest tax cut. I continue to believe that the people in my hometown have it right, that the issue is about jobs. We cannot take this nation up to the precipice, up to the cliff again, and risk endangerment of default. As Ronald Reagan said, this would be a catastrophe for this country to allow this to take place. We need to stay at the table and continue to negotiate around the idea of jobs, taking a look at those things strategically that can be cut that create jobs, and those revenues that can be enhanced to create jobs, to put the American people back to work. That's what the American people want to see. The Congress that can come together. I stand by our president, by this great chairman, in making sure that we don't go through this theater of the absurd. You know that this is not a true balanced budget amendment. You know that in your heart. You have talent and good people on your side, as do we. Let's be about putting America back to work and create jobs. Let's not talk about defaulting on the nation or defaulting on the American people. Let's talk about putting them back to work.